We ready? I'd like to call this October 1st meeting of the Cookeville City Council to order. Can we have a roll call, please?
Councilman Anderson.
Present.
Councilman Shelton.
Here.
Mayor Salih.
Present.
Vice Mayor Davis.
Present.
Councilman Williams.
Present.
All present.
All right, if we could all rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Right. Mr. Shipley, do we have any additions or corrections to the agenda tonight?
No changes.
Seeing no changes, do we have a motion and a second to approve as presented?
So moved.
Second.
We have the motion and second. Any comments from the council? Seeing none, all vote.
5 yes votes, motion carries.
That brings us to the old business portion of our meeting. We have one item, item 2, considering the approval of minutes of council meeting held September the 17th, 2009. Do we have a motion and second to approve?
Move approval. Second.
Have our motion second. Any discussion on those minutes by the council? Seeing no comments, all vote.
5 yes votes, motion carries.
Now to the new business. Item 3, consider approval of the purchase of 5 digital in-car cameras from a sole source police department sponsor, Chief Bob Terry.
Mayor and Council, we recently got approval to buy some more equipment through a grant that we've already had. What we're asking for is permission to buy these cameras. They're sole source. We've already got the system in the police department in the cars. I'd ask for your approval.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve?
Move approval.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion by the council?
I might add that, just for your information, that when we get these cameras, that will have everybody will have a camera in their car from the rank of sergeant down, which is what we've been trying to get done for quite some time, along with 3 spares, so that whenever we have a unit go down, we'll have something to back it up with.
So this is not replacement of any cameras?
This is a brand new,
addition?
Okay. Very good.
Are those downloaded, the footage off that, is that downloaded to a computer?
Y'all approved and we bought a server that holds terabytes.
Okay.
And what they do is at the end of the shift, they take a device they take it out of the camera, give it to the supervisor. He gives them one back in place of it, and he dumps all of that into the system.
How long is that stored?
Well, depending on what it is, of course, if it's an active case, then it's kept until the case is resolved, until it's gone through the appeal process. If it has no merit, if it's just a routine thing, it's like 60 days. Long enough for if there's a complaint about something to arise, we'll still be able to go back and look at it.
Right.
Very good. Any other comments from the council? Any comments from the audience? Seeing none, I'll vote.
5 yes votes, motion carries.
Thank you, Chief. Item 4, consider awarding bid for 1 vehicle. Police Department, Chief Terry.
Mayor and Council, we recently advertised and solicited bids for 1 police car. The low bidder meeting specifications was Alexander of Murfreesboro. This vehicle is going to be bought on from money from the same grant. And I'd ask for your approval and be happy to answer any questions you have.
All right, do we have a motion and a second?
Move for approval.
Second.
We have our motion and second. Discussion by the council?
No local bidder bid at all?
No.
Wow.
Well, I guess you could call Alexander's local. now, sort of.
Yeah.
Any other comments from the council? Any comments from the audience? Seeing none, all vote.
5 yes votes, motion carries.
Item 5, consider approval of new lease agreement on the motorcycles with the police department. Sponsor again, Chief Terry.
We are requesting permission to renew the lease agreement with Harley-Davidson here in Cookeville. The current lease expires shortly. Should we choose to keep the two that we have and continue paying a lease, the warranty will be out on them. We'll be responsible for any maintenance or repairs to them. The only cost involved is $500 each for the motorcycles to transfer the equipment from one to the other. And we believe that renewing the lease and getting two new ones is the best way to go. I'd ask your approval.
All right, do we have a motion and a second to approve?
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any discussion by the council?
I do know that, just from hearing from my son's friends, that these motorcycle policemen have been doing their job, and apparently it's put the fear of God into several mid-20 type age.
They don't spare any ink.
No, they don't.
They can be on you pretty quick, too.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's what we wanted. Any other comments by the council? Seeing no further comments, I'll vote.
5 yes votes, motion carries.
Thank you,
Thank
Chief
you.
Terry. Item 6, consider awarding bid for one service truck, the gas department, sponsor Mr. Mike Davidson.
Mayor and council members, we recently solicited bids for a 2009 service truck for our gas department. The low bidder was Alexander Automotive for $21,799, and I'd recommend your approval.
All right, do we have a motion and a second to approve?
Move approval. Second.
We have our motion and a second. Any discussion by the council?
I just had a question about this for, looks like $170, something thereabouts, the difference between a 2009 and 2010 Ford, same bidder. Does the warranty going to be better or longer on the 2010 for $170?
No, they have the same warranties on
So it
them.
wouldn't matter.
At all. It's basically the same truck, just a different year model, but same warranties.
And what is this, a service truck?
Service truck for the gas department.
Is it two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
It's actually a four-wheel drive.
And is it a regular cab, crew cab?
No, it's an extended cab, or an extra cab with just the half doors in them, so that we can store some of our locate equipment and leak detection equipment. We keep that in the cabs instead of the back of the trucks.
Did you possibly look at maybe the smaller trucks, like the Colorados or anything like that? I mean, is it necessary to have a half-ton? Will you be hauling?
Well, we haul
Understood.
pipe in those.
Do you? Okay.
Yes, we do.
Good deal.
Michael, what was the retail value of this truck? I mean, if you went out
Retail
and bought
value
it.
on this truck was a little over $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
The bid came back at $21,799 with all the incentives and discounts for governmental units,
Mm-hmm.
or governmental entities, and so we feel like it's a pretty good deal. We have looked at used vehicles and haven't found anything with mileage in the 15 to 30,000, 40,000 mile range. They're still asking more for those trucks than what this one's priced at.
Very good. All right, any other comments by the council? See no other comments, I'll vote.
5 yes votes, motion carries.
Thank
All
you.
right. And that concludes our regularly scheduled business in about 8 minutes, which is amazing. And we do have some visitors with us tonight. Yeah, Chief Terry?
Let me do this real quick if I could.
Sure.
These awards have been over here for quite some time, and I just wanted to make everybody aware of it. The Traffic Division recently competed in the Governor's Highway Safety Program and received several awards. As you can see, we won in our category for speed awareness. We'll go to the next one, Jim. This particular one we came in second place nationally across the country for departments our size. That book was submitted to the International Association of Chiefs of Police, and it's pretty significant to win that. And that was put together by Patrolman Anthony Leonard, who is going to go to Denver, Colorado tomorrow morning to receive the award on our behalf.
He didn't ask the mayor to go with him. I'm surprised.
Not too late, the plane doesn't leave till early in the morning. We can get you down there fast, too. Likewise, we won another award in our category statewide for child passenger safety, which is probably one of the neatest things we do, that we get the most compliments for in the police department, and
Yes.
really seems to be really appreciated by especially the young moms that, and you'd be surprised how many are actually put in wrong when they go to have them checked. And that is the Tennessee Law Enforcement Challenge, where we won first place in that category for officers in the same category, same size. And I think there may be one or two more. That cup is the cup that we were awarded. It's given out every year at the different departments, and that was awarded to the Cookeville Police Department for the best overall traffic safety program in the state, in all divisions. And I might add that the traffic division spearheaded the whole initiative relative to getting all this stuff together, but it's been a compilation of work for the entire police department. That's where they drew the statistics from that they submitted their stuff with.
Very good.
We're particularly proud of it. Anthony Leonard went up the stage to get each one of them. I thought he was going to get winded before they got through with him, but we're all proud of it. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank
you,
you.
Chief Terry.
Congratulations.
It's good news. We like to hear that. And as I was saying, we do have some guests with us tonight. We have Dr. Earl Hutchinson's advanced reporting class with us. Most of you guys, I think, were there today. I came and spoke to the class for a few minutes and fielded some questions, some pretty tough questions, but had a good time, and I would encourage you to come back to another council meeting. We usually have more, there's usually more meat to the meeting, so please come back and join us again. There's usually a few extra seats in our council meetings, so but thank you for joining us. And usually at this time we open up the floor for delegations, people to speak for up to 3 minutes. If there's anyone here that would like to come and approach the lectern, you can identify yourself and speak to up to 3 minutes about anything, and ask questions, make comments. And I'll also open up the floor while you guys are deciding to the council.
I do have one announcement. The city last year agreed to participate in a pilot project through the Electric Power Research Institute. There were 3 power systems in Tennessee that were selected to participate, Knoxville and Memphis being the other 2. And the objective was to install LED lighting fixtures in our back parking lot at City Hall. They installed 14 of them. So some got some of the poles have the new lights on them, some of them have the old ones. But this is to monitor the power use and measure light levels and maintenance to see if these light fixtures are really as efficient as they are purported to be. So I just wanted, you might want to, when it's dark, notice the new lighting. I haven't even seen it myself at this point.
And I want to remind everybody that the Brown Bag concerts start tomorrow, and they go from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. Those are free concerts, and while the weather's so beautiful and no humidity, that's a great time to go listen to some music and think about me. I'll be teaching students and won't be able to attend, but you can at least think of me.
That's good.
Something I read in the newspaper this evening, another award for our city. The high school golf team won 3rd place in the state. So for our level of class 3, level 3, AAA. Okay, 3. But they won 3rd in the state, so we're proud of our golf team for our high school.
Very good. Any other comments? Any other comments from the audience? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
That's that great.
Premature.
Think about planning.